He was still alive, and he was on his back, and I walked up to him and looked him in the eyes and got on top of him, like, to make sure, he was dead. He wasn't at that point. And I watched his spirit leave his body. Like, I watched his eyes go gray. I watched that last breath. Like, I physically watched whatever was inside of him, spirit, whatever you believe in. I believe there's a spirit in us, and I watched that leave his soul, like his soul leave his body. I lost my faith until that very moment, and then I was like, when I felt his spirit leave, for me, I was just like, okay, I believe. Like, there's something here, I believe. Like, I lost it for...
So hold on. So at the exact same moment you killed a man, your first man, is the same moment that you reconnected with your relationship with God.
Yeah.
Today, lawmakers focused on the socioeconomic factors which lead to many vets taking their own life.
Tonight, the military has released some troubling figures showing a steady rise in suicides.
Veterans' battles do not end when their military service does.
The continuing epidemic of veterans' suicides.
Today, I don't know where you stand with this, but for me, I've lost more team guy buddies to suicide than I have to combat.
Yeah.
But, like, we have some toxic behaviors and patterns in the community that can go off the skids fast. Like, our drinking. Like, I think we were all alcoholics. I really
Definitely.
do. Like, I started getting in this mindset of just like, you're one of the troops. Like, fucking do this. Like, why aren't you listening to me? Like, I didn't know how to be in a relationship, man.
Yeah.
And it was easy to hide behind a job because, you needed somebody to go to school? Yeah, I'll go to that school. Because I don't know how to be at home with my wife. And I don't know how to be a father either, dude. I did not know how to be a father. I was in that mindset of blaming everybody at one point. It's this person's fault, it's this system's fault. And it just dawned on me, it's like, dude, it's not them, it's you. Like, if you want change, then go do something about it. Mm-hmm. Go take care of your own stuff. If you want to do it on a bigger scale, then great, create something. My dad was Army. He was an MP in the Army. Like, on the third or fourth day, we're driving on base, and I'm in the passenger seat just looking out the window, and I see this gate closing, like blacked out gate with barbed wire fence, and I'm looking in there. There's a bunch of dudes with no shirt, jacked, tattoos, beards. I'm like, Dad, who are those dudes? My dad took me over to introduce me to those guys, and they took me under their wing, man. So I wanted to be Special Forces, and inevitably that evolved to being a SEAL. I love my dad. Love him to death, and I'm grateful for everything he's taught me, the goods and the bads, right? Because all of it had to happen to get here, right where we're at today. There's a couple times that we got into it, and laid hands on me, and the guy was just like, no big deal. Like, that's normal. It's not normal. And I truly believe if I wouldn't have done some of these different psychedelics, I wouldn't be able to have seen, my dad and our relationship and understand the traumas that he had when he was growing up.
16 years, you guys stuck with each other, unhappy, and then plant medicine.
Plant medicine, man.
Just split you guys wide open.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It gave me perspective that I never had before, man. Like, oh my God, just change the angle that you're looking at this problem set enough, and you're gonna see it in a completely different way. I was like, whoa, holy shit, I can see your point. I could never see other people's points before. The VA has some really good people working there. I think it's challenged, I think it's overtaxed, I think it's constrained 100%, but there's good people that want to do something about it. We can't just, in my opinion, push them aside and say, you guys f*** it up.
Yeah.
I think what we need to do is like, okay, who are the advocates in there that are gonna fight tooth and nail for what they believe in? Is it aligned with what we believe in? Let's go do it.
INVI-Mind-Health, backed by doctors and industry experts, Wilson is leading the charge on developing this mobile app.
We pull biometric information from that. We give you something called a mind score. It tells you where you're trending in regards to your mind health. If you are trending down, we alert you, we alert your swim buddy.
I've already seen the end state of this, man. Like, I've dreamed about this. We will figure out this problem, man. It is one worth figuring out. Mental health is suicides, depression, anxiety. Like, there's billions of people suffering from some mental health disorder, dude. We gotta do better, and we're not gonna stop till we improve it.